EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here now, third and 5.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Outside, it's complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Still going. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 54 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
10 yards.
2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
We'll try and run here with Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the lines, and it's 4th down. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's takedown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. It always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Hey, dribble it. On third down, Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, KC. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, hold. Kill. What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Once again, it's Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen working from the pistol. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's the option, running right, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
To the air, on third down, here's Allen. That one on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pack 85, pack, 180! It's up!
Allen goes with a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up the third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
What's that?
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, What do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bills cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Yellow.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd down and 9.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line.
Hey, home.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Round 80. What's that?
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
What's that?
Allen now on second down. Open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
$3.19. What's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On third down, it's Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's first and 10.
23-yard line.
They'll run with Cook, and he'll get about 5. The signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
56, 56. Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Punt showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. All right, go, Lou, Eddie.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin
At
there.
their own 25-yard line.
Here's Cook. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Stop.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll pick up a 15 in the air. First down, Buffalo.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
On first and 10, it's Cook. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On first down, it's Allen. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bills.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action here with Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On second down, here's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Allen to throw on third and long. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal.
43 yards. And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Cook. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of one.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll turn and hand this one off. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Just second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This returnable from inside his own 40. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. Finding room to the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
29 more yards.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
To throw is Allen. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
319!
They'll run. It's Cook. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal.
3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. In motion, it's Jackson. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
A great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score! Game on! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, Chiefs! And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run right here with Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Allen to throw. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That's hot. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. He's got a half dozen for the year.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. In trouble, and down he goes. Down on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
43, 15. Attack. Hey, Sunday. Easy. Hey, 37.
Patrick to throw. On a good slap. Caught by Ted Dell. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tank Dell. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Get the stoppage. Just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. Mahomes now to throw again. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down.
Yellow.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Buffalo. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Chiefs, 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now right on the heels of a pick 6, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter